People don't permanently change their lives by changing their actions. They permanently change their actions by changing who they believe they are. Have you ever noticed something strange? People promise themselves that tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow they will wake up earlier. Tomorrow they will exercise. Tomorrow they will finally become the person they have always wanted to be. And for a while, everything seems to work. They stay disciplined. They build new habits. They begin to believe this time's different. But then, something quietly changes. Not in the world around them, inside them. The old habits slowly return. The old excuses begin to sound familiar. The same patterns appear again. And before they fully understand what happened, they become the same person they were before. Why? Why do so many sincere attempts to change quietly disappear? Most people believe they know the answer. They think they need more motivation, more discipline, a better strategy, a better plan. But what if we have been asking the wrong question? What if lasting change is not only about improving what we do, but about changing who we believe we are? Think about it. Every decision we make is influenced by the identity we carry inside ourselves. If someone believes, I am not a healthy person, every healthy choice feels like a struggle. Not because they do not know what to do, not because they are not capable, but because every action is fighting against the story they believe about themselves. Now imagine someone else, someone who genuinely believes, I am a person who takes care of my body. They wake up early, they exercise, they eat well. From the outside, their actions may look ordinary, but inside, something is completely different. They're not forcing a new behavior. They're expressing who they believe they are. As James Clear writes, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Perhaps this is why real change feels different. It is not built by one big decision. It is built by thousands of small votes, cast every single day. Real transformation rarely begins with behavior. It begins with identity. Behavior is what people see. Identity is what quietly creates that behavior. That is why changing habits can feel exhausting. Because while one part of us is trying to move forward, another part is still holding on to the old story. Perhaps we spend too much time asking, what should I do? When the better question is, who am I becoming? Because the answer to that question quietly shapes the answer to every other question. Someone who believes, I am a reader, doesn't struggle to read. Someone who believes, I am an honest person, doesn't struggle to tell the truth. Someone who believes, I am a healthy person, doesn't depend on motivation every morning. Their actions flow naturally from the identity they have built. This does not mean change happens overnight. It doesn't. Identity is built through repetition, through choices, through promises we keep to ourselves. One small action, repeated again and again and again, until one day, it no longer feels like something we are trying to do. It simply feels like who we are. That may be the greatest difference between temporary change and lasting transformation. People who rely only on motivation often stop when motivation fades. But people who build a new identity continue, because continuing has become part of who they are. Perhaps lasting change is never about becoming perfect. It is about becoming consistent. Every small action strengthens the identity behind it. Little by little, the person we once hoped to become begins to feel familiar. The old identity slowly loses its grip, not through force, not through guilt, but through repeated evidence that quietly says, This is who I am now. Maybe that is the hidden power of identity. It shapes what we notice, it shapes the choices we make, and ultimately, it shapes the life we live. Perhaps the greatest decision we ever make is not, what will I do tomorrow? Perhaps the greatest decision is, who will I become? Because once that answer begins to change, our actions begin to follow. And eventually, our future follows too. Every choice is a vote. Every habit is a vote. Every ordinary day is another opportunity to become the person you choose to be. But one important question still remains. If identity shapes our actions, what shapes our identity? And if we have the power to shape it, what responsibility comes with that power? That is where our journey continues. See you in the next episode.